Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Christine. I welcome the last zodiac sign for the full moon and Virgo readings, my Pisces. If you hear noise in the background, those are my two wiener dogs getting involved in something they shouldn't on my balcony. Before we start, I'm going to quickly clear the space and the energy here. They're probably retaliating because I have been clearing the space for each zodiac sign for the last several hours. I feel like a lot of things are ending with you all. I'm definitely feeling like a lot of you have undergone massive transformations, spiritually especially. I'm feeling just ego deaths. I'm feeling releasing of who you were. Many of you are going inner transformations, which are changing things around you. And I sense a lot of you are healing from something. You're also, some of you have opened up to new intuitive gifts. Excuse me one sec. My throat is getting dry. Some of you have opened up to new gifts, psychic gifts, if you will. Smell and hearing. Clairaudience. What's the smell? Clairalience. You guys are opening up. Things have been heavy. I know many of you are still in your fields, and this full moon is going, I feel, to give you the last release. Almost like when you pull a string and all the garbage comes out from a chute. Similar to that. That's what I'm sensing. I just got very quiet, very introspective here. And I am an introvert, but I just feel the energy of the Pisces is, leave me alone right now. I want to just be by myself in a bubble. I don't want to be around people. You're very protective right now of where you are spending your time. Many of you have just gone inward. And for a reason. This is a time a lot for letting go, for releasing, for endings. And so it's a particularly heavy sign and very much delves into the spiritual, I'm like, spiritual, I couldn't even say it, spiritual aspects, something higher. Some of you are really digging deep and questioning why you're here, what you're doing. Some of you have just woken up, like spiritually, you just started your spiritual awakening, and you're very in tune, very receptive to messages you're getting, but sometimes you're not sure, like, what in the world am I going to do? I'm feeling quite a few people in across all different signs are experiencing this. What do you need to release? Your dreams are key to this. For those that dream, sometimes you may get messages in other ways, through songs I'm hearing, and through people. There's something to release. I feel strongly it has to do with belief systems, blocks. It's more about like our inner frame of mind, our way of thinking, than it is something physical, tangible. Not to say it can't, it's not. This seems like the fleeting last part of winter for many areas. I mean, we're not seeing a lot of snow right now. Depending on where you are in the world, of course, this is going to vary. But I'm simply sensing things that you may have held on to, that this is the time to release them. Let's see what the little booklet says. I think if I ever create my own oracle deck, I'm going to number them with the page numbers, because you have to search through all of these, and sometimes it just takes a while. Okay, you see, I skipped it. I went through the whole book and I'm not finding what I need to at this moment, and the clock is ticking. But we will find it. Waning moon. It's at the end. They have a table of contents, so they have the page numbers there. The waning moon points to what's falling away. Life goes in cycles, and sometimes we need downtime or to let go. No matter when in the moon cycle you pull this card, it's a sign that a situation has peaked for better or worse, and it's time for you to go easier. It's the autumn and winter of the cycle, so what do you need to release? Almost certainly something from the situation you're asking about. This card can be very positive, but it can still be gently suggesting that you let something go and stop trying so hard. Something you can say, like an affirmation during this full moon, is it's safe to let go and move on. This is a good time to simply release something that you've been holding on to, emotionally, mentally, spiritually even. Maybe you're getting messages, even physically, and you will intuitively know what you need to let go of. And because in just a week or so, and following that, within a few days, we're going to still be feeling the energies of a new cycle beginning. So this is a perfect, almost a journal prompt for you to consider. And of course, it has to be asked to Pisces of all signs during this time, because we are still in your season. So this is very much impacting you. I'm feeling a need to get under a blanket, like a weighted blanket, and curl up like a ball, like a little hamster, and just burrow. I don't know if my Pisces people are currently in their pajamas right now, even if it's daylight, even if I'm in Central Standard Time Zone in the United States. Even if you're in the same time zone and it's not even 6 o'clock in the evening here, I feel many of you are ready, not for bed, but you're ready just to hunker down. So let's see what the manifesting Moonology deck has in store for you for this full moon in Virgo. I just heard no more. I don't think any of you want to receive any messages. You're like, nope, we're done. We know things are coming to an end. You just want to hermit and kind of in peace deal with things quietly, release, cry it out. I'm sensing a lot of crying right now. Pisces is a water sign, so it's natural. And there's a lot of release. There's a lot of examination. Look what I got. Full moon in Virgo, which is now. Take inspired action. Whatever you need to release right now, take some type of action to do so. I feel like they're laying out the full moon ritual for you all, because this is exactly what you do. You identify what it is you need to release, and then you take action. You can set an intention, and then in the coming days, plan and think of some ways you can do to release that. If it's a block, what are some ways? Maybe start identifying what the blocks are, work through them, get a book or a teacher to guide you through. It could be with anything. That's just one example. If you are trying to release a friendship, for example, maybe identify those people that don't bring good energy, good feelings towards you. You just don't feel the same anymore. Maybe think what you need to do to release that person, not just energetically, but also in the physical realm. I'm not suggesting you ghost people, but whatever you feel called to do, to express yourself and to just finally detach and move on, let go and move on. Once you do this, you're going to feel tremendous freedom. Some of you may have Sagittarius in your chart, or your Jupiter may be in Sagittarius. I'm just sensing complete freedom. Some of you have had a decision to make, something to release for so long, and you've held on because it was comfortable for you, not necessarily because it was right. You knew, and you know that whatever person, place, thing, it's not vibing with you anymore. And the scary part can be when we release, we don't know what's coming next. I feel that way for a lot of people right now in the energies for relationships. People hold on and stay in relationships long beyond their expiration date. There's a video that I love, a short video, 5 minutes. I mean, people have made excerpts from this movie, Tyler Perry's Medea Goes to Jail, where she talks about people coming into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime, and how many people confuse that. We end up with people that we were only meant to be with for a season, and, you know, for a short period of time, and some people end up choosing them as a lifetime option, like they get married to them, or they stay in situations or relationships or jobs far beyond their expiration date. I'm sensing that whatever you decide, it'll bring you complete freedom in your mental headspace. I'm just feeling a lot of Sagittarius here in 9th house. Some of you may have Sagittarius in your chart again, because I feel a lot of spiritual exploration through travel, through learning, expansionness. Some of you are expanding your consciousness in many different ways right now, and a lot of you are going through major upgrades. Let's pick a self-care card for you. Nope, none wants to come out. Probably because you all already are in self-care mode. I sense that strongly. I keep seeing someone on the couch in their PJs or athleisure wear, cuddled up with a weighted blanket and all their favorite foods around them and their drink, and they're just Netflixing it out. Just taking care of themselves. Self-care. Look at the stars. I'm talking to a lot of star seeds. Immediately I got that. Some of you have just recently opened up to some gifts. Some of you are finding out your star seeds. It resonates because I did a Reiki reading earlier, a healing session, and this reminded me of that. Some of you are coming into contact with your starseed family. You're getting contact from starseeds, from different galactic federation, civilizations, I'll say, entities, beings. Some of you may started seeing light language. There's something in the stars for you. Yeah, I'm seeing that all. Some of you are astrologers. Whether, excuse me, that was rusty. My one wiener. Some of you are astrologers. Right now you're looking into the stars for guidance, for help. You're connecting. I feel a strong cosmic connection. Super strong connection here. You will be getting messages in your dreams. Many of you are clairaudient, I'm hearing. Some of you are doubting this. Some of you think it's not what you're like seeing. But trust and believe. Let's take a look quickly into the, there it is, into the booklet. Stars reflect my magic. This is the mantra. The stars reflect my magic. You guys, I cannot lie. Look what my shirt says. This is in Spanish. Somos magia. We are magic. I've been feeling a lot of energetic magic around me, and now I can't get back on this stool, this bar chair. As above, so below. This ancient aphorism represents how our human experience reflects the movements of the stars in the universe. Just as our ancestors did, we can look to the heavens for insight into our shared experience as people on this planet. Astrology is a powerful tool for recognizing patterns impacting the collective consciousness, which we can often see play out among our friends, family, lovers, community, and our own life. Deepen your understanding of yourself and the astrological patterns through self-study or by working with a professional astrologer. As you tune in to the different astrological seasons, you can gain great insight into what energies are working in your favor. This practice will allow you to flow with the energies instead of feeling like you are swimming in opposition to the currents of life. A journal prompt if you journal. How can you best work with the current astrological season, which is in your sign right now, about to end in Pisces? If you're unsure what it is, take a moment to look it up and read what it's all about. So, some of my Pisces people out there, you all are astrologers, whether you're budding or professional, or you want to work in a professional capacity. There's something in the stars. I'm feeling a strong divine connection. Earth chakra and above. I know there's so many chakras, more than 300, and many above the crown. I'm seeing that right now. Many of you are very connected in this way. This is beautiful. During the full moon, you can call upon your starseed family. You can also tap into your own energy in the Virgo moon, because Water signs are amazing at connecting to themselves and releasing. And now I'm going above. You have a longer reading, Pisces. Sorry about that. There's a lot. These are the action steps you need to take for this full moon. Get clear on what you want to release. Take inspired action. Look to the stars, which is you're in cosmic alignment. Wow. Many of you are really ascending radically, very fast. So a lot of you may feel out of sorts, out of kilter. There you see my dog. But things are going to settle. Energies will settle, and you guys will feel back to normal, if you can say that. You'll feel more stabilized, I should say. Anyways, I hope this resonated with someone out there. And if you feel called, like, share, and subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you soon. Thank you so much.